Hey everyone, it's Ross from Mythic Mountain Folk Tabletop Club. What you're about to watch is one of our ongoing original Dungeons & Dragons campaign games set in the shared grand campaign setting of Otherworld. This uses the old school setting and mega dungeon module Gunderholfen. Welcome to our table. Like, subscribe, and share, and thanks for joining us. Gunderholfen. Ancient. Abandoned dwarven hold. Battleground. Hero's Bane, a tomb of treasure seekers. Gunderholfen is a classic, old-school, exploration-focused sandbox-style mega-dungeon. Will we be clever enough to survive?
Today is the 14th of Noilag of Darkentide. It is cold, but not frigid. You would not die if you went camping or had to sleep outside and weren't wrapped up in a Yeti pelt. There is a low-lying fog in Longfelt, which would indicate that the air is warmer than the ground, and it's probably not going to go away if you're if the pattern is to be believed. It's been foggy for several days. You are currently at Steely Sean's Ale House, and you are buttoning up your evening. Hugs is our group caller tonight. Mulchi is our group caller. Jake, are you good to map tonight?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep,
And reminder, if anybody scribbles down something resembling a map, you'll get 100 XP. What do you guys do? Oh, Hugs has his collar hat on.
No collar hat on. All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Old shitty hat.
Now,
Where is
I
this,
saw that you said you wanted to hire a similar contingent of men. Is that correct?
Yes, I was trying to, give them a free meal in between our downtimes.
Mm-hmm.
Chat 'em up. Where is this tavern on the Longfeld?
Oh, that is a really, really good question. Steely Sean's Ale House. I have so many tabs open. Sorry, give me a second.
I love some of the names of this place. It tells you.
Yeah.
It gives you what north is the richer people, down south is the
Mm-hmm.
the
Steely Sean's
vagabonds.
Ale House is located at C, right here.
Okay. I figured we did really well with those bowmen and what do we have? 3 bowmen and 2 fighters.
It was 6 bowmen and 2 fighters, and I cannot
my-
remember the math on the gold for that. But also, please subtract 2.1 gold for your stay at the inn,
All right.
and 5 silver per day per mount.
How much gold per day? Sorry, was that?
2.1 gold for the entire week.
Okay.
And then
so
I
I've been
think-
out 2 weeks, so I should do 4.2, I guess. I think. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here for 2 weeks. Okay.
And then Ross, you have a
I
horse,
missed
right?
last week, so yeah.
Oh,
no, you're playing Padrag. Morpert had a horse.
Yeah, I think
I had a horse.
Randall.
Horse and cart.
Yeah. Okay. So please pay 5 silver per day per mount.
Okay.
Per stable
Alright.
beast. The guardsmen, the guides will go through the swamp with you, so long as you pay them.
we need all of them. Didn't one of them perish to a leech thing? It was one of the fighter types, right?
A
We
decent
have the
amount
mark.
have perished over the course of the past few weeks. You were fighting the toads, and that killed a lot of them. All that has done, though, is has reduced the total amount available to actually guide you through the swamps. Some saw that people weren't coming back from guiding or guarding caravans or whatever, and they said, I'm not interested. But new people are always getting interested based off desperation. They don't see this as any different than guarding a caravan.
I
By
think
and
we had
large.
some wealthy benefactor bought them for us last time. I can't quite remember how we came to terms with the gold. It just
I think
happened.
Padraig and I split it. I think it was
Okay.
like
Yeah,
it
and,
was
and
4 days at 16 each. So it ended up I had the math.
yeah, and
I
then we
subtract.
got a necklace which we sold, which paid
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's right. It was
Yeah.
sticking out of one of the leech's stomachs or something. Yeah.
Um,
Okay. What do you guys think? We should go ahead and buy the same. Or
I think so.
Yeah,
Six
I should put
cards.
them in front.
Well, I have a little bit of gold, so I can put up 16 gold. If that's
Yeah,
gonna do.
same here.
Yeah, I'll
Same.
kick in 16.
Cool.
16.
Yeah, I can kick in 16 gold.
All right. What does that put us at?
I think that
32?
it gives 3 days. Do we want to cover them for 4 days? How long do we think we're going to be out?
4 days.
4
Right,
days.
because
Okay.
it takes
Okay.
it takes the second day, and then we're gonna have to camp and then come back. So
You will sleep for 2 nights, so 3 days.
Okay, so 3 16s. Okay.
Okay. I kicked in 16.
And Malchi also
Same.
kicked in 16. Okay, I think we're covered then.
Same with William. Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
if
Our plan.
2 quick questions. Are you bringing Jeremiah Jimble?
I would love to if he will come with us.
Mm-hmm. And then are you bringing Cruxgarl?
Oh, our Kobold.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we have from the any relationship being built there?
Padraig has not yet learned Kobold.
I hire I hire a house guard if I can find one to guard my apartment and ignore the noises.
Yeah, I think
and I tell him that his job is to slide something underneath the door once per day while I'm gone, ignore the smell, and no matter what noises happen, never let anyone in.
I would say you can hire that as general labor, so like
Okay.
an ostler would be. And then I will say, Ross, Padraig has learned basic Kobold commands. So stop, run, come here or go away, things like that.
Nice.
You have like a 4-year-old's understanding of the language.
What is Padraig as is he a wizard man or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Padraig
well.
is Padraig is the Caesar Milan of kobolds.
I was looking at the map and it looks like we've already discovered where the king is, right?
Yep.
Have you had an audience with him as of yet?
We did, but we weren't attacked immediately. They looked at us and saw that we didn't have any fighters with us, and it looked like it was going to get dicey. So we told them that we were going to go kill some goblins for them and backed away quickly.
Okay.
That was like a month and a half ago.
Yeah. So do we want to skirt around these kobolds, or do we want to try to draw them out and take them out? I remember last week there was talk of trying to go for the king. Maybe there's a big payday there somewhere. I don't know.
True.
I mean, these bowmen don't grow on trees. We're gonna run out of these funds eventually to bring them here.
Doesn't he isn't the Kobold King? Didn't we ascertain that he has some kind of powers?
He has a
Shaman.
shaman.
Mm.
That's right. Yeah. And they're large in numbers as far as what's his name? Kriegspiel?
Clixie.
Clixie. Yeah, I remember Ross. Our pay drag was getting him to say how many numbers they were, and he said large numbers, 30 perhaps. I don't know if he's counting dead ones as well as alive ones, but I guess we're about to find out.
One thing I would like to do this session, if possible, is I would love to go back to those cells and spend a couple of turns just digging through them to see if there's a secret door.
Oh, we did rescue that woman.
We did.
Yes.
Whatever became of that?
I included that in the results.
Oh, I'm
from
sorry. Okay.
Last
Look
week.
at him real quick.
Yeah, let me take a look at this.
Her
Sorry.
lawful woman reuniting Isabella with her father in town. Okay.
And her father is the clothier, I believe. Give me one second.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What is
jail.
Hair?
The tailor.
Okay.
Yeah. He can make Cruxil nice little bib
Can make
overalls.
Yeah.
Some Oshkosh begosh.
He is located at letter O in the Merchant's Square.
Okay.
Oh, I see what's happening. I'm having
Uh-oh.
some mild tech issues here, but I think I got it figured out. There it is.
Guys, Ross sees what's happening. It's over.
I think we can leave that poor Taylor alone with his daughter. They've went through enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if we ever want to deal on some underpants or some socks, we'll go there.
That's right.
Need that bonus 500 GB XP. It says there, is that for everybody or the people that free her?
That is included. So that was for everyone who was here last week. That's included into your shares. So
Okay.
the XP per PC is just applied to everyone's share.
Okay, I was making sure that was calculated.
Yep.
I think inside the cells themselves, there was one other creature that ran, and we murdered them. I think.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he got killed by something or other. I forgot which.
Was it a human or a kobold or a goblin or?
I think an orc, maybe?
Yeah,
was-
demi-human. We weren't
It
sure
was-
what it was.
Yeah.
Just one of the others, maybe. Oh, when the kobolds call the people ugly ones, are they referring to us, the humans? Are we the ugly ones?
Probably everyone's not a kobold,
Okay.
to be honest.
I don't know what everyone thought about that.
I thought that they were talking about the guy we killed would have been one of the ugly ones.
Okay. All right.
But that's just me assuming.
Sure, that's great.
know
We
what
all
you're
got all different ideas. But yeah, I think you're probably right. I thought he was talking about humans. I'm like, we're the ugly ones, of course.
Are we the baddies?
Yes. To a certain extent.
So I guess we're gonna take the usual path we do. We won't go off the beaten path.
Okay. You're all finished with your evening's preparations?
Any other ideas, everybody?
Not at this time.
It really sounds like we plan just to go in and see what happens.
Pretty much. Force recon.
There's some more recon we can do, like north of the King's Hall. We can go up around, see if it connects with the Goblin Town at all.
I'm sorry. So I'm sorry. Let me make sure I understand. So I agree with you that like we're gonna need to make a move soon, right? Because we're actually kind of running out of money, and it costs money every single time we go. We need like way more money, really. So we're hoping that we get a lot of money if we just straight up kill all the kobolds or destroy their king and stuff, right? That there's a horde there. So you're saying we're gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? We're gonna go for it. If we go for it, I'm gonna take my little dude, my little guy, because he's, you know, that's his destiny. Are we doing it? Are we doing the thing?
Should we put it to a vote? And how do we do it? Where's the map at? We got it somewhere in here.
I say we do it. I'm good.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna buy some oil. I'm gonna buy some supplies.
I
Look at
will
this
throw
If we're
this
doing
out
it,
there. With 100 gold, I'm pretty sure I could construct a spell scroll. And what does that mean? That means in 2 weeks with 200 gold, we could have 2 sleep spells and a, just as an example, a charm person spell. Like, let's just say that, right? So here we are. We go in there, charm person, or sleep, just sleep, bam. You know, hope just get what we can. Charm person, whoever's left, sleep. And we're talking about ending a whole encounter and ending the whole thing versus like a bunch of us dying, you know? So I just want to throw that out there that if
I think that's
I didn't report that last week. So like, but this next week I could say, all right, hey, Christopher, I want to spend money on constructing a charm person scroll. Because I only have one spell. We got one shot to try to put these people to sleep, and then we're fighting an army of kobolds. Do we have what druid? What you have cure light wounds, right?
I can have cure light wounds. I can have heat metal. If any of the kobolds are armored, we could warm them up. I have nothing that is so powerful as sleep. Yeah.
Fairy fire. It's good. But
Fairy fire is good. I will have that. I have 2 castings of level 1 spells, so I can have a fairy fire if we want it.
we were going to have a cleric, but then John couldn't come. Is that right? That's
He's back to
unfortunate.
running Baramaze
If I
on Sundays.
had known that, I would have actually rolled up a cleric. I actually think they're more important than even a magic user. I wish I had done that. We don't have a lot of combat power. I just want to throw that out there. I am down. I abstain from voting. If we're going on the king, I will bring the kobold. If we're not, I'm going to leave him. That's all.
Oh, there's a door going into his chamber, right? And it looks like several columns.
Yep.
I'm guessing we're good. We're not going to get a surprise on these people since there's a door there. What
Yeah.
about drawing them back? Maybe we could half their numbers and draw half of them back into the fountain room.
Oh, you're
I thought-
you muted now. Or the mic stopped.
Sorry. Is there a little squiggly line on the?
No, I can
Oh,
hear
that's
it now.
that squiggly line is a curtain that covers the
Oh!
hallway.
Okay.
So my thought was we just soak that hallway with oil, and we have someone yell
Oh, yeah,
something
you were saying that.
obnoxious at the king, and then run back towards us,
Yeah.
and then we just crispy critter them if we get lucky and they follow.
I asked Crooksgirl for 3 or 4 awful curse words.
That's the first thing he would have taught you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have taught you every bad word he can think of.
We can have our 2 fighters set behind the curtains. So if any of those goblins, run headlong through, we'll be there to bonk them on the head when they come through.
Okay. Well, I'm down.
But someone's going to be, having to throw the torch to light them up. That's how the hallway looks like. So
So
I could do produce flame, which would produce that flame, but that would be my 2nd level spell, which may not be
Okay.
worth it.
that
I
might
was
be
gonna
less
I was
less
gonna
chance of
say-
dying, right?
Well, I was gonna say if you want to do it for something like that, I could maybe light an arrow or something. We could do it from a distance, maybe.
There's a curtain there. Someone still has to open that curtain.
It's true.
Perhaps a spellcaster could just peek through. Perhaps it'll produce.
No, yeah, you wouldn't need to use an action or anything to that effect. It wouldn't take up your turn to open that curtain.
Okay, let's go with the fire technique.
All right, I'm gonna buy some oil too.
All right, fire it up.
I've got 5 pints of oil if you need some of that too.
Sweet.
Great.
I also buy a bunch.
All right, we're gonna hope. So we're gonna try to draw them to us with a voice. There's a door there, so we're gonna have to open the door and then our wizard Pedrag will call out and hopefully draw them to us.
I'll have
Sounds
Hookscrawl
iffy.
do it because that's awful. Or you know what I mean? Like this little peon,
Right.
and all of a sudden he's like, "Your mother," blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, terrible, unacceptable.
So your plan is to open the door and taunt them, then run? Is what you're thinking?
It's a curtain, right?
There's a
So
door
there's
at
a-
the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Then the answer is yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, your mic's not
Ready-
working again. It blocked it out. I think it might be Discord. It might be.
I think I'm
Compressor.
pressing the key too many times.
Ah.
Yeah. We'll tie a rope to your waist as custom.
Well, it'll be a
Hey,
Hookscrawl. It's not gonna be me.
He shouldn't need it anymore either because he's been charmed. Kruxkarl serves Padrag with the fervency of a round table knight.
Oh, I missed the whole point of we're bringing the kobold. Great idea. Wish I thought of it.
He is your bait. All right. You rest for the evening, and it is the 15th of Noilag of Darkentide. Let me switch the music. Let me know if any of this is too loud. Which way do you go, Sir Caller?
Sorry, I'm not looking at the map. We go to the southeast.
Okay. You come across a fork in the road after about an hour and a half of travel. One road, broken and patchy, leads to the northeast, and one road, full and used, leads further southeast.
Sniff to the northeast, then we go northeast to the swamps.
It is now 3 a.m. Or not 3 a.m., 9 a.m. You've been traveling for 3 hours.
Until we find a bunch of, I guess, half-burnt logs in the middle of the road or path.
That's true. It may actually start to become a familiar area by now.
Start to fill it up, there would be a sign of our passage. Heaps of, monster corpses everywhere.
Unfortunately, as you travel along, you realize this section of the swamp is beginning to become a sort of hotbed for leeches. And you are beset once again as you were before. Let me see how many there are.
Oh, no.
You are attacked by 6 leeches, and your men-at-arms ready their bows and their spears, and they prepare to fight. I need to replace Umlaut with William. You notice them at a distance, further than you believe they will be able to get to you in 1 minute. Please roll initiative for me. You guys won initiative order. Please declare any spells.
Sleep.
Okay. It is now
We're
movement
declaring
and
flee.
missile. Sleep, he said. It is now movement and missile fire. I assume your longbowmen will be taking shots. They get 2 shots. If our group caller would not mind rolling those for me. Your AC to beat is 11.
Okay, here comes some 20-sided dice. 8 of them?
6 of them.
Okay. Here's one.
Anybody else can take missile fire. Please roll your damage if you hit.
What was the armor class to hit?
11.
11.
Okay, 16. These are 6-sided dice arrows, right?
Yes.
6
No.
damage to a leech.
Roll mine. Yes, 1 hit.
Ugh.
I think I get 2
2
more.
arrows miss for me.
3 damage to 1.
My bowman's fingers are frozen by this frigid cold coming down.
5
north.
damage to another one.
2 damage to another one.
Alright, I'll do my own attack. Looks like a hit. Tap on 2 more damage to one of these leeches.
All right. There are 2 leeches remain, and these are mindless creatures which will not flee. Not unless they themselves have been grievously injured. They have moved. Anybody want to move up and enter into melee with them? Your infantrymen will not be doing so.
Oh, heck, I will. Or kill something.
Your caller says, "Send in the gimp and fire."
So I get 3 hits against these fellows. So I'm gonna roll all 3 dice at once. 2 hits.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please roll your damage. I just had to make sure these were actually 1-hit die creatures.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have.
Well,
I should have assumed.
the big reason why that's a question is just how much XP they give out.
Right. All right.
I was
2
truly
damage.
shocked last week.
And
Okay.
that's 2d8 plus 1. 6 and 2.
All right. It is now time for sleep to go off. I assume that it automatically gets at least 1, right, Ross?
What are their hit dice?
1.
They would both go to sleep.
Okay. And then I take it you will slay them.
Yep. If no one has any objections.
Was that the sound of a leech dying?
I guess. I assume.
Or was that a sneeze?
I take my staff and I poke at their bellies to see if there's anything lumpy that they might have swallowed.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, we should probably have a specialized leech cutting knife by now. We're in the business.
Bring the leech knife.
Yeah,
Is it
like a sickle.
Is it possible to retrieve my arrow?
Give me 1 second.
Man, imagine being the new guy.
Your arrow is unbroken.
New guy, go get the arrow.
I'm more like, new guy, fetch my leech knife.
Fetch the leech knife.
You knew this?
Hey,
Please, we need
If you need a knife, I got one.
poultices and
1 second.
leeches for our grievous
I have
wounds.
to generate treasure. Alright. Within the bellies of the leeches, it is apparent that they have feasted on a magical, on a fat and wealthy caravan moving through the Ganfell swamp.
Nice.
Truly a tragedy. What
Right.
happened here?
Within one of them is a diamond the size of a halfling's fist, worth approximately 1,000 gold pieces.
Shiny.
A small leather sack with 3 with 3 finely shaped gold idols worth 1,000 silver pieces each. And 1 second.
1,000 GP each.
1,000 silver each.
Okay, okay.
Oh wait, okay. Sorry, the generating treasure is obnoxious.
No, you're fine. Chicken. Don't.
We're very much anticipating this, so.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about
While
going back.
actually, while you work on that, what do you all think about going back and putting this stuff away?
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
much so.
I
Very
think
Just
much
that'd
so.
thinking
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds like a
we have
good
to fight
idea.
the horde.
There are 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. This is 1,300 so far.
My friend
Uh,
Padrag, do not forget Jeremiah.
Oh yeah,
Jeremiah Jimble, the one and
JJ
only.
wants his cut.
Also,
Does want his cut.
let me throw to the group. I'm wondering if Cruxgarl should count as a retainer for the sake of getting a share. Probably not, right? He's a beast.
A share?
Nope.
No, I will not
No.
give him
Share,
gold.
no. Okay.
Now, XP maybe. I didn't choose to use him, but that was my fault. And that was my choice.
He gets room and board.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he'll take a share of XP because, or a half share, rather. The last thing that you find is a complete set of ring armor, untarnished and unblemished.
Yeah. I'm gonna mutter some words. I'm gonna close my eyes and mutter some words over our hall here, and sort of open them again and cast detect magic, and see if anything glows with magical aura.
The armor shines with a brightness that you have seen unheard of on other armors.
Sweet.
What do you see with your wizard eyes? Tell me,
I-
is it blue?
This one
Like a
glows.
It's psychedelic colors.
Yeah. This is a very fine suit of ring.
I knew I shouldn't have ate those mushrooms. I'm seeing colors.
Don't eat the swamp.
Are you so you said you guys want to you return back to Longfelt at this point? That is the extent of your treasures.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would think so. That would be
How far did we
prudent.
make it? Are we,
barely a couple hours.
I think he
Like
said
3 hours out. 3
Yeah.
hours out.
6 hours out.
Oh, it's 6. Okay.
Okay. So we have to go next day. We'd have to pony up another 16 gold. Maybe we would ask them if they want to stay. Because we had them planned for 3 days, right?
Two quick notes. You did not declare you were bringing your cart with you. And the total, the gold value is quite high, but the weight is quite low. Between the
Yeah.
Except the ring mail.
probably about 4 pounds, except for the ring mail, which, weighs a normal amount of ring.
If you guys give me a day, I can also identify that so that y'all can know.
That would be good.
I would
I
say
think-
let's go back just in case. If we're going to fight Pixie, then if one of us dies and the rest of us run, and the person we abandoned had that 1,000 gold diamond on it, I'm gonna be upset.
Same.
I mean, I'm not going to be upset, but I'll think it's funny actually. But I will feel that we have deserved it. I'll put it that way, and I'll be the dead one. I already know that.
What does this large cat's butt think? That
Sorry.
seems to be playing. I love him. Every time I see him, I laugh. Let's go to town.
Group caller, do we have a consensus?
Yes, we have a consensus. It's to town.
All right.
I was home all week, and now I'm back at work, and she's not used to it.
It is about dinner time. 6 p.m. or so, and the sun has thoroughly set at this point in Darkentide. Let me switch to music.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about drinks. I'm so happy we had to leave the swamp. I'm like, thank God, it's so cold out there.
You return and either stash or sell your loot, but it is in a safe place.
The bad news, I don't know that this is that bad of news, but I think this is how we've ruled it so far. If anybody knows this, or Christopher, if you saw this and we had this wrong, let me know. But it's not clear how identification works. So we've ruled that if you're a magic user, you can just identify magic items. But we usually say that you have to have a day. Like that's what you do that day. Like it's like something, it's a non-adventure thing. So you have to actually be doing it. So
Sounds reasonable to me.
So that would be
There's
2 days
nothing-
if you all want to know.
There's nothing diegetic.
Yeah, that's
in,
fine.
Swords and Wizardry.
Who's
Wait, sorry. Why would that be 2 days?
Well, because so we made it back at 6 p.m. Then the next day it would take to identify it, and then
Takes a whole day.
Who's the fighter? Who's?
Oh, we have our level
Yeah.
3. Right?
Is the fighter 3. Mulchi is the fighter 1, and
Do you
Yeah,
have
and then we
do you
got
have
two
any
teams.
magic items, Randall? Your character's Randall, right, Eddie?
it's Ralston.
Ralston.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I do not. No.
Okay, I feel like after by level 3, you should have a magic item. I'm just throwing that out there. I think
I mean, that's
I don't know how you
yeah,
all,
yeah.
but like
I mean, I've got plate mail, so I mean, if
that's
anyone,
it may
if-
actually not. It may not be as good. I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
true. Yeah.
I've had that come up.
yeah, so we'll check and see. I mean, if no one else wants it, I mean, that's fine. But if someone else wants to, because we have another fighter, don't we?
Yeah, that's me, Mulchi.
Yeah. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does.
Okay.
Kind of like my chainmail though.
All right. So what do we do? Is there anything that y'all can accomplish in this day? Probably
Oh,
not.
grab the horse and cart.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're expecting a big haul. So let's
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, let's get a horse and cart. Yeah.
Oh, I've got one. I mean,
Oh, you got one.
and-
Oh,
yeah, I bought one last mission session.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I don't know. It's probably too expensive, but we could go. There are 2 wizard towers in town. We could go to one of the wizard towers and request an audience for scrolls and see if they sell it at cost and not at a markup.
True.
I would probably spend the money. Actually, I don't have that much, but I mean, I would go in half to get another sleep if we had to pick another one. Or I think other people can also cast that. Maybe we have it on somebody else too.
I cannot.
Okay.
I say it's something that's worth it, and we can see if they're around if they want to do that or sell it.
I give you 70 gold. That's all but 10 of my gold to see if you can make the purchase. And then I spend the day identifying the ring mail.
Okay.
I can kick in money too.
Let's go to the one who asked us to do some mapping. And
We did.
we can. I think this is now merits. We can like offer some of the map that we have.
Yeah.
Gets 5 gold per room, I believe he said, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
And
that's
then- and then as we're doing this, we can say, and by the way, we're doing you this service. By the way, if you have any scrolls to sell, we can try to see if he'll sell.
And what was the name of the wizard?
Oh boy, I know he's at E. It's not the
Oh,
one
that's
on the
good.
weird
That's
map.
good enough. That would be
Yeah.
Proctor, is his name.
Proctor. Yeah.
I'm
Proctor and
trying to-
Balfour.
I'm trying to see because I believe they both sell scrolls, but for some sort of markup, I can't remember.
To be clear, I would not spend more than 300 gold max on a level 1 scroll.
Okay.
That's me
Oh,
personally.
for a single scroll? Okay.
Please, sir, it's for the good of the realm. We need the sleep spells. You see, our plan is to set everything on fire. And if that fails, we put them to sleep.
Turns out Control F scroll is not as helpful as I was hoping it would be. While I am looking for this, yeah, that didn't help at all. Awesome. Okay, let's see. It is 10 gold per room mapped times the level of dungeon for levels 1
Okay.
to 3.
Sweet.
Let me just check your map real quick and see what Proctor would offer you based off of that.
We have a professional mapper. He's very detailed. This just some run-of-the-mill mapper.
I'm going to say each of those cells is also a room.
He would offer you 110 gold for this.
Okay. That seems fine.
Sorry. He will offer you 55 gold for this.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Sounds good.
And then selling or buying scroll. I'm sorry. I should have this information. Yeah, it should be easier to find.
No one
Proctor will sell. Okay, so actually there is a diegetic tool, just not in Swords and Wizardry. Proctor will sell scrolls of Identify.
But this is for AD&D though, and that's a spell mechanic in AD&D, not in Swords and Wizardry.
Okay.
That
He's
matters.
willing to cast or sell. He will also cast spells for a charge at the standard rate, and then we'll sell scrolls for 20% extra charge. So it would be 120 gold per spell level per spell. He has
Sweet.
most scrolls of level 1 and 2 readily available, and then he has a decent amount of selection of other scrolls.
You want 1 sleep, Ross? 2 sleep? What do you want?
Yeah, actually, this is better than we thought, so maybe we should buy 2, and we could do sleep, and then what do you all think? Okay, there's a couple options here. It's a level 1 of a dungeon, so, you know, they might be more than 4 hit dice. So, for example, we could take Magic Missile, and I mean that specifically like, here's the scenario I'm imagining where it's crucial. We enter the area, we lose initiative, and there's the shaman. Magic Missile, shut him up, shut him down now. You know, like that way you can get to him. All right, now run up and kill that guy, even if you have to risk your life. If he's like, I've seen that, right? Like Magic Missile is to stop the spellcaster. That's like an emergency button. Because it will stop his spell. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what. Let's.
I think that'd be a good idea.
This is kind of like the battle plan. So you all tell me what you think. It could be Magic Missile and 2 sleep, or it could be 2 sleep and Charm Person. The problem with Charm Person is it's kind of risky. It may just not work.
Yeah, I think the more sure thing be the best course. You know what I mean?
What do you all think?
I thought you were using the charm person on our kobold friend. Are we just relying on him playing the part still?
Well, I can do more than 1 Charm Person. I can do 3 more. I can do 3 more.
We want to lock down his control and make sure we make him do what we want, right?
Who? The little kobold?
Yes.
Yeah, he's already charmed. We're good to go on
Okay.
him. This is for like the different scenario. We enter the room. There they are. Sleep. A second round of combat happens. The shaman or the king are still alive. Charm person on the shaman. Now we have the shaman. Ah, my friend, come and join us. Now we've got a spellcaster. And or charm person on the king. Tell everybody to put their arms down, their weapons down, you know. Now we have an entire faction at our behest. But, you know, charm person, you can fail, of course.
Make it so, wizard man. I cannot give
Uh,
thought to this.
You want me to choose?
Okay.
I mean, Charles
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Please. Well,
I mean,
I
but
mean, we just
if I were to
brought back a
choose,
haul. I say we
Yeah,
pay
we-
for the scrolls out of the haul, and then
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah. So let's get 3 scrolls or 2 scrolls, whatever you want. I'm fine with you choosing. I would say if you're confident, magic missile will end the shaman.
not
Let's
end,
just
interrupt
end
the
him.
spell casting. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know, because if he gets
Okay.
attacked, then it automatically hits.
If he puts us to sleep, it's not going to be pretty. You know.
No.
Yeah. And
So I would say magic missile more than charm person.
all right, and then it's up to you all
Okay.
how much money you want to spend. You know, 'cause you could
Let's
have
do
I
2.
mean, yeah.
2. Okay, that'd be sleep and magic missile, and then I'll prepare
right.
sleep.
we already have a
Sweet.
gold credit with this guy, right? From the rooms explored, sold to him.
Yeah, 55
gold.
gold.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll throw that towards our credit.
Ross, I just wanted to be clear. For treasure generated from monster or like based off monster XP, would that also count as experience?
Yes, yeah. When you
Okay,
get treasure,
good to
it's XP. That's the primary
Okay.
source of XP. Yeah.
And then, so I will. Your ring mail is a ring mail +1. The going note on this is that magical armor weighs half of non-magical armor, and then magical AC bonuses don't stack. So a shield +1 and armor +1 don't stack. So this is this would bring your armor class to 15, similarly to a thing of chain. However, it is considerably lighter.
I think I'll stick with
Ringmail-
my plate. If Mochi wants the magical ring mail, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's the ring is 40, so it's actually 20 pounds. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
you're
my
light.
AC will stay the same, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I would like to put it on. If there's any, if there's, we should sell it perhaps, but
I would.
if we later on down the line we can sell it. So I will try it on tonight, and perhaps, yeah, definitely wear it out to the field.
Okay.
Change my weight. I get 20 pounds. Heck yeah.
Are you gonna keep on your mercenaries for an extra day?
Yes, I suppose we owe another 16. I'll pay for that. Delete 16. God, math. Okay.
All right, and then if you don't have anything else you'd like to do in Longfell, evening and morning, the 17th of Noilag of Darkentide.
We want to sell the diamonds and stuff, obviously. And
Mhm.
items,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
That will all be parsed out in the Otherworld results.
Okay. Thank you.
It is 6 a.m. and it is foggy. Warmer than it was yesterday, but by no means warm nor particularly cold for a Darkentide day. What do you do?
We go down the road and then take the first northeast cut into the swamps.
Of the cut of the stuff sold, I bring 25 gold pieces total. That's what I had.
I bring 10.
And
Okay. Yeah, I bring 10.
It is around 7 p.m. and it is quite dark out. The fog has not lifted, but it has gotten colder.
All right. So let's build up. I guess we were collecting wood along the way.
There are plenty of dead standing trees.
Oh, I did bring my my horse and cart.
Yeah, you declared that earlier. Good
Okay,
enough.
awesome.
Good enough for me. Are you bringing Cruxcarl again?
Yes.
What is your resting order?
Oh god, I don't quite know all the classes and the people I'm playing with. Tell you the truth.
Fighter.
There's 2 fighters. There's a druid man. There's a
William's a
wizard
thief.
One's a druid.
and 1 thief or 2 thieves.
One thief
I am a
here. I don't know.
thief.
Oh, cool. 2 thieves.
Well, we have 6 bowmen and 2 fighters.
Correct.
Okay, and the horse. So let's. The first round will be Mulchi and a bowman. Do they do watches or do they not do that? I forgot.
They'll do watches.
Okay, Mulchi and a bowman, and then the second watch will be our other fighter, Ralston,
Okay.
and a bowman. And there's one more watch, right? Let's have old Cutter. Is he with us?
Yeah, well, that's me. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm here. What you need?
Oh,
Whatever you
Cutter,
need.
you get to sleep in early, but I need you watching the last watch.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get it done.
You were able to save our backs last time that swamp thing came for us. So just keep an eye for old Swampy out there.
Like I said, whoever is the heaviest one, remember, we just outrun them. We don't have to outrun the creatures.
You're like talking to the heaviest one. No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know.
true, but it's
Yep.
funny.
Other than the horse side eyes you.
Horse.
So
Did we
let's
ever
do
give
a
him a name?
bowman and a fighter on the last watch.
Okay.
All right. Once again, it falls to Cutter to rouse the rest of the group. He first sees reeds and marshes paving way for a large creature which you cannot see.
Oh, by Crom, do we ever get a break? I just
Cue
start-
the Benny Hill music.
I immediately go around and I'm just like slapping everybody. Hey, wake up, get up.
Did we ever name the
Alright.
horse?
Charlie?
Emergency rations?
I just
Yeah. Gluey?
like snap my head back. That's really what you're worried about right now.
Yes.
Strange things you think about when you're about to die. To something
Right.
strange.
Did I leave the oven on at home? Damn.
Okay, I think everyone's been roused
Yeah.
by now.
Yes.
It would appear that you are beset by a giant snake. Anybody like to declare spells?
Sleep.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is this in the morning?
This would be around 4 a.m.
Never
So would
mind.
this be
No spells.
previous day's spells?
No, I don't
Or
think
the
so.
spell for the next day?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think it'd be the next
I
day.
think
Right?
let's go
Um,
for the next day.
It's the last watch
Alright.
too, so he's slept on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good.
No spells.
Okay. Please roll for initiative.
Coming. Oh, Cutter was quick enough to get us up. Yes, thanks, Cutter.
His movement and missile fire.
I'm going to roll 2 attack. Does this gentleman have 2 1-hit dice or more than one?
Is 13
It
hit?
has more than 1 hit dice. Its
Okay.
armor class is 15.
So I'll only roll once.
So I just as a curiosity.
Oh, I got a hit. Nice.
Do you get 2 attacks with arrows or only 1?
One, because he has 1-hit die. He has more than 1-hit dice.
No, with a bow, it's determined by the weapon that you're using.
I'm
Oh,
using a longbow.
I
missed
believe
twice.
that's 2 attacks per turn.
Yeah. I rolled 1 damage on him.
Did I hit once?
Look in the chat.
I can't remember how many
Are
times I
these
rolled.
10? Yeah.
Yeah, I got an 18. on one.
That hits.
I had one bowman hit for 4. The rest were wide.
Yeah, I hit for
And
1.
I'm yelling at him like, "You bunch of snake lovers! Why?"
It will move to melee. It is now melee. Your infantrymen are going to attack first. They're attacking with a spear, used one-handed.
How many do I get? 2 attacks or?
Nope, just the one.
Okay. How many people? I mean.
Oh yes, 2. Sorry.
Cool. Swing, miss, and a miss.
Okay. Anybody else in melee?
I'll go in with my bastard sword and shield. I will attack.
If Jeremiah Jimbo can get up
Oh,
Yes, he can.
behind,
That is
yeah, he'll get up. Yeah.
that is a miss. That is a mighty miss.
Is it? Oh, sorry, I misplaced the sling in the melee time.
All right. It is now its attack. It gets 2 attacks. It's going to go for one of your infantrymen.
Edgar.
The family.
That will hit for
He was one
8
swamp
damage,
run.
which will
Or
kill him.
retire.
Please resolve your spell, Ross. He has 6 hit dice.
No, I'm sorry. We're not casting any
Oh,
spells.
you did not cast a spell. I'm sorry. It still has 6 hit dice. Please roll initiative or declare a spell. You have to beat
Any
a 2.
spells? Sounds like no spells. Here we go. 6.
I actually propose that we offer something for this to eat and flee, if possible.
Yeah, same.
It may be too late.
Got our
Actually,
guardsman.
if
What
he's
could it want?
if he's wrapped around the guardsman, I say we just leave him.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did he
Am I
kill the
lawful?
guard?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Like a boa. Like,
Well, it might be a bow. It might be a biter.
yeah. You ever seen a boa constrictor eat? It's pretty awesome.
Whoops,
It
I'm
would
lawful.
appear-
Never mind. Don't do that.
It would appear that this snake is not hunting right now.
Oh, it's just yeah, we gotta kill it. or
Just
the
both.
fastest run.
That's what I said.
What is your current movement rate?
Mine is 12.
Same.
Same. I'm like,
Is anybody at 9 or fewer?
I'm
no,
checking my stats. Thank God for that ring mail because I'm now 12.
not
about
with
our
my.
cart?
Yeah, I've got all
We
my
have a
stuff
man
in
with
there.
plate, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got my stuff in my cart.
Okay. It is your action, movement, and missile fire.
The speed at which it approached us, I don't think we're gonna get a good runaway.
Yeah.
Are the bowmen armed with anything other than bows? Do they have spears or no?
They have short swords.
Let's just surround it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many of us.
Okay. We're at movement. I guess there's you try to get some movement in. Malchi will go into movement and try to get behind it. Is
Are
every
we in
square 5
missiles?
feet?
We in missiles phase right now?
This is movement and missile fire.
Okay. Can I shoot without friendly damage right now? If
There is no
everyone's
guarantee of that.
Okay.
Everyone that surrounds it should get a +2 to hit.
Yeah.
And if you're a thief, you get a +4 to hit.
Which you guys
yeah,
have
I'm
2
gonna
thieves.
move.
You
Side.
should definitely be leveraging
And if
that.
you get behind him, you get backstab, which is automatic double damage if you hit.
Well, if I may ask about that, it does state that with surprise, though, right? Even with the backstab.
I believe it's or.
I think it says with surprise, but what that means is I've read thousands of
I agree,
pages on this. And yeah, it's kind of dealer's choice. You're the boss.
I agree with Varger, though. I think if we overwhelm it, but it needs to be overwhelming.
It's
Yeah.
the book says when attacking with surprise, comma from behind meaning or from behind.
Okay.
The thief gains +4 to hit and inflicts double damage.
Okay.
Well, that can probably be read either way. I'm going to read it as when attacking with surprise or from behind, thief gains +4. So that would mean any attack with surprise would also gain that, not even from behind.
Okay. That's good. I just didn't know what to do with that. But cool, if I can move behind them, then that'd be great.
Yep, both of you thieves should be able to, and then your mercenaries will fill ranks here.
Can any of our bowmen shoot from this far away? Or
No.
They don't feel comfortable doing that.
I have a quarterstaff. I will fill in a rank and actually help beat it up.
Can a quarterstaff attack from range or no?
No, I would.
I think we determined no. Okay.
No, I mean, I would. So long as it's not a two-handed weapon, 2 fighters can occupy 1 grid.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So these guys should all be able to.
Yeah, every single
stack up.
swinging dude should be in there right now.
Yeah, everyone can stack up. Okay.
Yeah.
Which means you get 7 melee attacks from your friends, and then your own individual attacks. Please roll those now. Your armor class to hit is 15.
15?
No one else rolled for a
Oh,
second.
man.
Let me see how I did.
Okay.
Not great.
It looks like no hits, right? With 15?
I think you got 1.
Nope, no hits.
Nope.
No hits.
I get a +2 to hit this gentleman, so.
William got a 3.
Oh, I got a 5. Christ.
Jesus.
You said it was +4, correct?
Plus
If
4.
It is
I'm-
+4.
It's a 7, yeah.
Varger stabs with his spear. It's +1 if you're using it two-handed, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So
My mace hits for 4.
And then okay, damage if you hit from backstab is doubled.
2.
4.
This thing is looking bloodied and bruised.
I'm yelling snake puns at it.
Would try to flee if it was not totally surrounded. Anybody else have any attacks? Okay. It will lash out. Will lash out at Padrag.
No.
Oh, sweet Patrick.
My armor class is 9.
Oh, +6. Oh my god.
Hey, meter B.
We beat it so
does.
much that its attack was
Oh wait, hold on. Let me.
Oh no.
It gets 2 attacks, but I'm going to see
Yeah.
what it attacks next.
Maybe its tail's flapping someone in the back.
Like, smacks it.
It is going to go for your infantry spearman.
Oh, Tommy.
That will
Oh.
probably hit
Oh,
for 1 damage. So he's good, but he is now constricted. Please roll for initiative.
Here it comes.
In order to hit this snake and not risk hitting your friend, you will have to attack at a -2 disadvantage.
No, just kill it.
Yeah.
Or we're going to lose more friends.
Yeah.
Here comes
I'm sure that's what he's screaming. He's screaming, "Get it off me!"
Take
sure he's
2 away
okay.
from these 7 attacks. Here it comes. I guess
Wow.
6 attacks. 1 is tied up.
Correct.
Take away the last one. Ah. So I got a 20, a 17. That is what an 18 and a 15. So it's hit.
2 hits. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, isn't it 3 that hit?
Take away the last one because one of them's tied up. He can't.
Oh,
attack.
yeah,
I'm
he's
sorry.
the constricted one. Yeah. So that they together combined for 10 damage.
That will be enough. Yeah. Okay. The snake
no,
finally falls, and the infantryman is crying. He's terrified. He thought it was his time.
Get a hold
Don't
of
worry.
yourself.
He will probably not be volunteering for caravan guarding in the near future.
It was just
This is-
James Earl Jones.
This is your duty.
You get to ride in the cart now. You earned it.
Yeah, you're in that cart ride.
He crawls up in a
You
Throw
ball.
him in the cart, boys.
And with the kobold.
With the Kobold. Well, yeah.
Yes.
He actually does make a note, and he says it felt wrong. It felt like it would. There was something in it.
Oh.
Do we want to cut it open?
Oh, yeah.
we
Oh,
always
fuck
kill
yeah.
snakes, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
I was gonna
keep it, too.
say. Yeah.
What were you gonna say, JCD?
I was gonna say to our longbow man, look, let's see what it was eating. I'm gonna like cut it open.
It's probably like his friend.
Yeah.
You find contained within the snake 7 tanites.
Tanites?
Yeah, Taanites. Worth 100 gold each. And a large black opal worth 1,200 gold.
Ooh.
Wow.
Back to town.
No.
It would in fact it would seem that this opal was created by the snake in some sort of weird chaotic fashion. The coiling insides have created an opal.
1,200 GP.
Huh.
Ooh.
I say we capture one.
I actually think that's a great idea, and as soon as I get Webb, which I'm going to buy as soon as I can, we're going to do that. I'm going to write that down.
We can try speaking with it. You guys, your first thought is always violence with animals.
No,
I don't
I don't
speak
want to
snake.
speak with it. I want to
You-
turn it
you speak
into a
snake?
chaotic golden goose that craps out
Right.
opals.
Yes, this will probably help your reputation with the citizens of
Can I be
Longfellow.
neutral now? Can I be neutral? I don't want to be lawful anymore.
I'm tired of being lawful. I want to feed the giants. I want to feed Set a bunch of weird stuff and see what
That's
happens.
good.
Start a snake cult.
I have to be neutral because I have to have a wizard tower with a constrictor snake that I threaten to feed people to. It has to.
Pendrag is just gonna turn into Thulsa Doom. That's all there is to it.
That is
I would
literally-
say a lawful action would be slaying Cruxgarl and every other snake you come across.
I think you're right. Actually, I was thinking about if
I
I
think
made.
neutral actions would be having Cruxgarl as your slave / friend.
Yeah, I don't know how to be a lawful wizard. I don't think it's possible.
True.
I say we put this snake kidney stone in its own separate little small pouch in case its chaotic energies bleed over into our rations or something.
It
you
is
know?
while it is cold to the touch, it looks like a normal black opal.
Do we want to? I could
Despite
burn my
its-
detect magic on it to see if it's magical, or
Perhaps hold it back and see if we get more
And then we-
items.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it all at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
No, that
I-
sounds good.
I mean,
I want to emphasize how gross this thing is. It's like a pearl, but it's an opal. It's a
Nice.
gemstone created by a chaotically infused snake. It's covered in slime, but it is beautiful.
You may just wipe it off. That'll be good.
I hate it, but it's beautiful.
All right.
like the
It's about 4 a.m., and so you can start trudging along now and consider yourself rested for the day, although you will be
Sweet.
walking in the dark.
The opal probably reeks of
Well,
kimchi.
with light, obviously, but it'll be dark out.
I love our snake techno music.
I love dungeons and
Yeah, it even sounds like a snake.
Before long, at around 1 p.m., Gunderholfen Hill looms. You are approaching the south side of the hill. I feel like when I do descriptions of things, I'm like a text-based adventure game.
No, I don't like it.
No, this is
I'm
good.
I'm like
I'm gonna make a
Zork.
note
You
of
are
that
looking
later.
at the south side of the hill. It is foggy. It is 1 p.m.
Do it in Captain
Oh.
Kirk's voice.
go north. Go north.
I'll be honest.
I actually did that one time, just as a joke in a text-based game. I just kept saying "go north." What happened?
I think people were funnier when they made text-based games.
So we should go up to the sandstone ruins, right, and have the cart and the ostler and the mercenary stay, and then
Yeah.
go down on
Yeah.
the backside of the hill into the valley where the large rock is, right?
I think so.
Yep.
Yep, sounds like our plan. This is set up the same we had last time.
All right. It is not hard nor arduous to find the entrance into Gunderholfen. That is not the reason. It's the difficulty in finding it is not the reason why people do not delve. This much you know. Sorry, I had to use my interstitial.
I bet that opal smells like kimchi.
Kimchi
You wish,
smells good.
you wish it smelled like kimchi.
Oh God, no, I don't. Tastes like kimchi too.
Does anyone had the real stuff that they bury in the ground?
I had a uncle that did.
It would be some
Is
I bet
your-
it'd be so crazy.
Is your movement rate 120 right now?
I think we agreed that everyone was at 12.
Sorry,
assuming
yeah,
that,
a 12, which should be 240.
assuming that the people we hired are also at 12.
Wait, give me a second. I think Cruxgarl might be considerably slower than that.
How slow is
I'll
the
just carry
cart?
him.
I bet you the cart
Yeah,
in the
is
cart.
slow.
Probably slow as shit.
And how fast is the cart? That's good.
A horse and
true.
cart on a road is really fast. It's like, what was it?
We're on a ancient road trail, right? Into the swamp.
You are in the dungeon right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we're not bringing that.
You have made your way into Gunderholfen. They won't go down in there with you. The horse, the men, the cart, none of it are interested.
Okay, so Ralston,
I'll
are
do-
you
I was gonna say-
movement rate 12? You're not. You're in plate mail. That's there's no way.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should be-
no.
Unless you have a strength
No.
bonus unless you have a
No.
strength bonus and only one weapon, pretty much.
No.
You should be like movement rate 6 with plate and
Yeah, I
shield
think
and
so.
gear.
Yeah.
I got the breakpoints down.
I'm 6.
Anything over 100, you're at 6.
Yeah,
101.
I'd be 6. Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll write that down at. Oh no.
I take my rope and I make a toddler leash.
That translates to 20 feet in combat, correct? A 6.
6 is
9's 30.
Luckily, I have the end pages opened up. It'd be 60 feet in combat.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
true.
changed the movement rate.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was
For the
I was
most people,
shocked at movement rate 12 in the dungeon. One turn is 240 feet. And so just to peek behind the curtain real quick, for this particular level, for this particular area, wandering monster checks are every 6 turns. So you can get pretty far without triggering a wandering monster check.
That actually, for Osric, that's still the same. So that should work.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's designed
I mean,
for
maybe the
Osric.
distances aren't, but the time is the same. So.
So what do you guys do? I'm a little unclear as to what your plan was for coming down here, if I'm being honest.
We're gonna bust open into the Kobold King's lair and punch him in the face and take his stuff, right?
I think we want to go to the fountain room. I think there's a hallway attached to that. Maybe we'll want to check and see if there's any, kobolds on our backside first.
Yep.
And then after we clear maybe one room out and behind us, that small little hallway, maybe then we start setting up in the fountain room.
Okay. Since you have mapped it out, I'm going to project you to the fountain room. Doesn't appear to be anything here except for some dead bodies down here. Unceremoniously, with their throats cut.
I think we split them in a big dung pile.
Yeah.
So the hallway I was speaking about is up here in the north.
Yeah. We haven't been up there.
Cool, we're on the same page then, so that's where we want to start looking.
Okay, so you want to go to the hallway up here.
Yeah, 3 squares up, yeah, and
Okay.
to the right and then up.
You are greeted with a door, heavy wood, with an iron pull ring set into the right side, which pulls towards you.
All right, guys, do you want to spend 10 minutes listening to this door, see if we hear anything? Can we take a quick initial listen? Is there any yelling or any loud banging noises coming from inside?
Yes, actually, you don't even need to take the time to do so. It is clear there is a great many creatures beyond this point.
Alright, boys. Druid man, good idea checking our Ep6. Might have to clear this out before we go for the big boss. What are you guys thinking? Leave it alone? Hopefully they don't hear the commotion going on down south, or should we go ahead and open the door and roll the dice?
I was not here, so I don't know where we're at right now. So like, if this is, so you all are saying this is not the place right before the king, is that right?
It is not. But
No.
if there's an alarm that sounded when we attack the king and they all come and close off our exit, could be bad.
Do we not have? I'm looking back. I'm sorry. We kind of moved down to this point. Did we go through a door? It doesn't matter either way. Does anybody have spikes?
Oh, we've not gone through any doors since we've been in here. I don't think so.
Oh
Maybe
no, nobody brought spikes.
Let me check.
Oh.
my
see.
sheet.
I
I
don't
don't
have
think
them.
I did. I did. I have 2 spikes and a hammer.
We should put
Nice.
a spike in this door and make sure nobody comes
Yeah.
out of it and do what we're here to do.
I didn't buy any spikes, and I had a note that said buy spikes.
Wouldn't
Typical.
a hammer and a
Typical.
spike alarm whatever inside of here, and they'd start banging on it?
Could, yeah, and they might try to force it open.
Yeah, and then they can't. They'd eventually force it open. They're little guys though, so they may have to use their axes and whatever against it.
So, and I'm sorry. Actually, I'm just going to abstain. I don't know I don't know where. I haven't been in this area, so I don't know where the king is.
Russ, if you look at the map posted in the Arraign thread, you are directly to the east of the barracks room, which is labeled 10. The king is at 12.
And
It's not, but I can.
that would be good, I think. And then
I actually. Oh, here we go. Get pinned, dork. There you go.
maybe. Okay.
God, that's such a good map he drew.
It's really good, isn't it? Really good job.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Jay's maps from the early.
And
Rappan
Jay
days.
was a professional cartoonist.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're an artist, Jake, but
I am not, but
could have fooled me.
I enjoy it.
What was
Okay.
in the barracks room when we went in there?
6 kobolds or so.
Okay. So we can
Give or
assume this is
take.
probably another barracks similar to it.
Yeah.
You got your jail, you got your barracks, you got a fountain room. I don't know.
Remember, this place was not initially built for
Yeah.
kobolds.
You got 2 bathrooms, which is just like hallways.
I'm still trying to figure out where we are. I'm sorry. I'm looking.
Otherworld
You
Arraign.
see,
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry. On the map, what major thing are we in the hallway to the right of the barracks? Go ahead.
yes,
Oh, okay.
we're
So
right north of the fountain.
north of the fountain, right of the barracks. Okay, I see where we're at. Yeah, I wasn't here when you guys went down here. So okay, got you right there.
Yeah, so that goes to the fountain.
I probably should have just taken you guys all the way through it.
I'm gonna actually just vote that we bypass this and continue on. And if they come in from behind, we will know what we have to prepare to deal with when that happens. If we still have a sleep scroll.
True.
Fair.
Okay. Do we want to have employ a back guard, or do we just want to have both fighters up front when the kobolds stream through that?
You currently have 3 fighters, including Jeremiah Jimble.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I could take up the rear guard, and
All right. Me and Jeremiah will take up the front guard.
I could put a shield on something and buy time for that wizard to get that sleep spell off. Hopefully, 7 of them is coming in. So yeah. Good luck, everybody. So we're still doing the fire plan, right? We're gonna set this this hallway on fire. Do we want to douse the oil on the walls, or do we want to just like place the oil, whatever vials, on the ground?
My plan was just to take. I have 9 liters of oil. I was just gonna douse this entire hallway with oil, and have a torch at the other end of it, and hope that they come running.
Okay.
They may not.
Okay, we're back down at the fountain, making our final plan. Mr. Christopher. And we're still gonna use our charmed kobold to go in and say something and try to get as many kobolds as we can back into the room. The death bomb room.
Okay. How many flasks of oil would you like to use to this end?
I'll leave that up to my
These are
mom.
5-foot squares.
Yes.
How many is it? Is it like 1 10-foot square per liter, or is it?
I could
you
not.
tell me how.
I could not find anything in Swords and Wizardry.
Let me
I would
see.
say I would say 3 flasks would get you 10 feet.
All right. I will just use all of my oil flasks then. We'll have all 30 feet covered.
Say wise decision, bomb master. You need a title or something. Explosives. It's like the A-team stuff right here. We got our explosives guy. We got the brains, the face.
You know
We need our crazy guy though.
And we go.
That's
Wow.
that's what Cruxcarl's for.
Who's our BA? Who's our BA Baracus?
Also Cruxcarl.
Fox girls are BA. Yeah. I pity the fool.
I suspect this
Um,
curtain to catch up in flames too, boys.
Okay.
Or-
I
Yeah.
assume you guys are standing on the other side of the curtain, and you're gonna peek out to light it ablaze. Is that correct?
Yeah. Once they're running down it.
So we're gonna have to have 2 torches, right? 1 to throw and 1 to fight with. Who's our torch person?
I've got 1.
Hadrag, important decision. Is Cruxgarl connected to a rope?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Right? Why not?
Kind of jerk him back if you need to.
Yeah.
See him go around the corner. Hear a door open. And Ross, you hear some of the foulest language you've ever heard in your entire life. Everyone else hears shrieking and cackling from a lone voice, and then a great deal of shrieking and cackling from a great many voices. And Cruxgarl runs back at you. And he says, they're really mad, boss.
You've done very well, my friend. We will liberate your people. This will change everything. You might be the king of the Kobold soon. I'm definitely neutral. I can't do it.
Yeah, you're good. That's some ethical gaslighting there, Ross.
I would like you to please roll for initiative.
All right.
Uh,
Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Been rolling pretty shitty.
Okay. Please declare spells.
I can't see anything, so none yet.
Right, let me
And we
just
don't quite know
make
what the
sure.
threat might be, right? It's just voices.
So far, yes.
Okay. We're gonna stick to our plan, which is the torch first thing. So hold your spells, boys.
Hey, one of the key
Kobold.
elements of war is simplicity. So sometimes having more than one or two elements is too many.
No.
If a plan is stupid but works, it's not stupid.
Ugh, there are a lot of them.
Hopefully
That's a
they
lot.
can spell the oil.
Oh, that's a lot of boys.
It would also appear that these are somewhat well equipped compared to some of the other, certainly compared to Cruxgarl.
And by the way, I
They're-
tell him to like get behind us, obviously.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. He is down with that. That is their I gotta double check something. Okay, that is their movement phase. Okay, so at this point I will move your little torch guy over here. I will put out your which fighter was staying in the back there?
Mulchi's in the rear,
Mulchi.
which is on the ping.
Yeah.
Padraig, Mulch, Varger, William, and Cutter. Does that look good?
Yep. And Rolson's in the front.
Yep, he's right here, right next
Okay.
to
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
yeah.
down. Okay.
Okay,
And
Good.
then he would
Good.
be right next to you. He's splashing around in the fountain. And I'm gonna say they stacked up here because you guys are actually filling this doorway. Any movement? Anybody like to move? Okay, and then it is attacking. These.
How do
the
let me ask how am I lighting this on fire? Do I have to throw it? Can I just touch the torch to the oil? Like, do I need to move up to do that? I just want to make sure.
I mean, I'll say that you probably could have left a trail of oil to where you
Okay,
are.
cool. Okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
don't
sweet.
see that as being a ridiculous thing.
Okay, cool.
It is going to be so 3 of them are going to attack Jeremiah and Jimble. 2 of them are going to attack Ralston. Does anybody remember how much health Jeremiah and Jimble has?
He has either 7 or 8 health. He is emplate with a shield that I have
Oh
purchased.
my gosh, what a Chad.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also have a plate and shield and a bastard sword. Ooh, one hit.
It's gonna take 1 hit.
1 will hit. They are attacking with spears. They also have shields with ant head designs.
Ooh.
Will hit him for 6 damage. And then these two are going to attack Ralston. Does a 14 hit?
No, sir.
I didn't think it would. It is now your melee combat phase.
All right. Do these gentlemen have? How many hit die do these gentlemen have?
These have half a hit die each.
Okay, so I'm attacking thrice. And what's my AC I'm looking to get? Well, I don't get any of that. No.
Their
I don't
armor
hit.
class is 14.
Oh, no, I didn't hit any of that.
It is Jeremiah. I want to light this trail of oil
Please.
with my... Yeah, so I sort of smile at the kobolds that are attacking my friends, and I just, light this oil. And I say, flame.
All right, give me 1 second. All right. One of them perishes. Oh, you know what? Actually, I should have. I went through all the effort, so I'm going to respawn his token. And I'm going to give him a little death. All right. And then... Sorry, just give me 1 second. But please roll for initiative.
Okay. Mochi's like, oh shit, oh no, guys, I didn't even realize there's a door in the northeast corner.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to cover both doors. I'm gonna try to just move a little bit. Did we win? No, a malformed creature won.
All right, movement and missile fire. Any spells declared?
There's no clear missile shot on anyone for William, right? Looks like I've
No.
got people. Yeah.
Ross, for burning damage, does that happen at the top of the round or the end of the round?
I think it's up to you, boss.
I would say top of the round, but that would mean that that applies to you guys as well if ever happens.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
What do you all, yeah, me too. What are you all, do you all think now's the time to do sleep, or do you think I should wait? I actually think we should. We only have 2 fighters. Well, no, there are 3
Yeah.
dead. No, I'm sorry. No, kill them.
Yeah.
3 are dead? Okay.
The other 2 are getting ready to leave as well. They're going to try to run.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen.
That's fine, actually. Okay. They're going to take
Mochi will
a...
move a little bit.
Yeah, so it is on their turn. These guys are stacked up, not in 2 rows, but in the same space. So they will both take 3 attacks from Ralston. Or wait, how does that work? Is it as many hits as you get against one
It's
hit creature?
yeah, per level. I get 1 hit dice. I get
Yeah,
1
I'm
hit.
just wondering about.
Yeah. Oh, multiple creatures. Yeah, I don't.
I think that doesn't sound.
Yeah,
Right,
they're gonna get
right,
1.
yeah.
You can attack once, both you and Jeremiah Jimble.
Okay.
You choose 1 target, and
Yeah, that's fine.
Jeremiah missed.
And that's a miss. 11. Misses,
So they
yeah.
are on fire, fleeing and screaming. Their screams before long fall silent.
All right,
You are no-
Jeremiah.
You are
You did
no
a good
longer
job.
in combat.
Yep.
is our partition burned? I suppose.
No, it's not close enough to the ground or the fire, unless you wanted it to be burned.
No, I don't think so. Okay. I say we hold position and see if any more come.
What about this door? Do you guys already know this door? You already got that
We
is
don't
this?
know what's behind it now.
We need to either secure that door or figure out what's behind it. We can't have another avenue of approach like that.
Yeah. It'll bite
Yeah.
us.
But I'm still assuming we're in combat until
You are not.
not. Okay.
Let's spike that door then. We can deal with it later.
Sure.
True, yeah.
I
Right, I
don't
got my-
believe anybody
Well,
here
I
has
mean-
spikes.
We have 2.
Oh,
Mulchi has 2 spikes and a hammer. I purchased them a couple weeks ago.
I think that's good enough. Do you only need 1 spike to stop a door up? Because they come in sets of 10, right?
Yeah, they come in. Yeah, I think they sell them singular, and I only had enough gold at the time, so about 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so then, yeah, should be enough to use 1.
Okay, I hammer that in.
Okay.
Okay, we got that figured out. I'll buy us a moment at least. What are you guys thinking? Should we try to taunt them? Try to drag them out even more? I doubt it's gonna work a second time.
Yeah.
Is this
Wait.
is this fire like? Is it look like it's dissipating, or is it blocking our path? If it's not blocking our path, we should get in there and kill them. We shouldn't let them organize or try to
Yeah.
move around or try to.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay, as soon as the fire goes out, bum rush them.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Is it taking a long time? That's my question.
Fire stays for 3 combat rounds.
Oh, that's nothing. It's
So,
3
so
minutes.
the initial damage
Yeah.
and 2 rounds after.
So we
My-
got enough. Wait another minute until it goes away. So enough time for us to pound that door in and get ready to charge.
Yeah, absolutely enough
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Do you want Mulch to be up in the front with the rest of the boys this time?
Yeah, can all 3 of us get in there? JJ, Ralston, and Malchi?
Yes.
Okay. We link arms and hug each other. So this might be it, boys.
Yeah.
Don't run into their spears. Oh wait, they're gonna have some trickery on the ground, so
If they have that time to prepare it.
yeah, just we'll try to choose our steps carefully. Try to go where they're
Yeah.
at.
So
where
this
they're not.
this door is still open, and you can see that Clixie remains no longer sat upon his throne, but perched on it, screeching and screaming and pointing at you.
Perched upon it? What do you mean perched?
He's standing on like the top of the absolute throne, the absolute top.
Like this.
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing something cool?
Why is he not going in that door? He must just go to a storeroom, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay. All right. We should have my little man. We should have Cruxgarl tell him to surrender the throne or perish.
He speaks common.
Oh. King of Kobolds. Actually, I'm sorry. You guys go ahead. I propose.
No, you do it. You do it.
I
you do
propose that you guys parlay with this guy and see if you can get him to step down and hey, we could really set him up like as the new power in the dungeon. We could really
Right.
yeah.
I lean in, and I just say, I could put one right between his eyes right here if you want me to.
No.
Okay. A king of the great people of the underworld. We have come now, a harbinger of change in your home, but you need not fear us, for that could still be your throne, and greater power besides. We will need your shinies, but your people would no longer fear anything. And besides that, the alternative is death.
He looks at his weasel guards, his giant weasels. He says, "My shinies are my shinies. You cannot have them. I earned them." He did not earn them. You know he did not earn them.
Yes, And now we have earned them.
Kruxkarl's told you how much he's stolen from him.
Yeah. Of course you've earned them. Of course, great king. But this is merely a loan, you see. Greater times lay ahead for you. So much greater than this. A greater hall. More minions. If you serve us instead of oppose us.
He says, Clixie does not serve. I get the shinies. I get the meat. I get the throne. And he directs his weasels to attack. Please declare spells.
Sleep.
What is he wearing?
That is a
Or
good
weaponry.
question.
Yeah.
Khakis and a polo.
Let me double check this.
Yeah.
He is wearing. He has a spear and a short sword, and he has a shield with an ant head design on it. He is also wearing a golden necklace.
Okay.
Do we have anyone in the second line that could use a spear?
I can. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 'Cause we might want to just hold the line at the tops of these steps.
But
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cast a spell. Are you casting, Ross?
Yes, sleep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. So we're keeping the door open. Yeah.
If you're gonna cast sleep, I will not cast a spell. Actually, I don't know. Thoughts. I can heat that necklace, but I don't know if it's
That's a
actually gonna
great
do
idea.
damage. Yeah.
But I think he's the most likely one to go to sleep. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah.
The giant weasels, it's iffy.
Christopher, do you rule that fairy fire gives us a bonus to hit?
If the creature was otherwise visible already, yes.
That would be good.
That is to say, if it's not negating an already existing penalty, which this
Okay,
is.
so these. Okay, so I will cast a spell.
Yeah,
You
those
would
strange
also
creatures.
you would also fight at a slight advantage at the top of these stairs. You would get a +1 to hit.
Yeah, so I was hold our ground. Let the weasels break upon us. Strange creatures. Blood drinkers. Killed all my grandma's chickens.
If the
Heartbreakers
shaman
and
comes in,
Lightbreakers.
this will have to change. If the shaman comes in, you guys, at least one fighter will need to get in melee to keep them from casting spells.
Yeah, we may not be able to move through the giant weasels to do such a thing, so we always have the option of closing this door.
That's true too.
Stay here.
Please roll initiative.
Okay.
Beat a
All
3.
right.
The door does swing towards you. Excellent.
Right.
It is
Doing pretty
movement and missile fire. You can get one shot off before the weasels close in to melee.
I might as well.
I'll
I'm in
take
the
a
front
shot.
rank. I can shoot
Okay.
a bow.
Can I shoot a
shoot-
bow from where I am? Without okay.
Yeah. This is not supremely accurate. You guys can be stacked up closer to them.
Sure.
Okay.
So throw everything we got at them. Yeah.
16 plus 1. Does that hit?
Your AC target is 14.
Oh
Okay.
no, that is a miss. That is
So-
a mighty miss.
William
Alright,
hits
my sling
once, and then he
Alright.
hits the second time for 19. So two hits.
Only one.
One. Okay.
Also, please target for your ranged attacks.
Okay, I missed anyway. So.
I can't see under the. Oh, there we go. I can move it. All right.
Aiming for the front one.
William was
So-
targeting the front weasel. Okay.
Yeah. And
That
then
was good.
You said 14, correct?
Yes.
6
Nice.
damage to the one in front.
Right. They are going to move to melee.
Sorry, I'm just rolling my damage. 6
You're okay.
for the arrow, right? Just looking at
Yes.
Yep.
it. Yeah. 1 pointed to
I assume on the middle one as well.
Yeah.
Okay. It is now melee phase.
So
Please
I get
roll
a
and resolve your attacks.
+1 to hit. You said.
Correct.
Okay, so that's +2.
Will my spell go off before melee or no?
No, that's at the end of the round.
And these gentlemen have 1 hit dice.
These are 3 hit die creatures.
Oh, nice. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Nope. I'm on shit all afternoon, all night.
All right, I'll roll for Jeremiah.
I've absolutely been there. I don't think Finbar's hit anything in several sessions of gameplay.
Oof.
+2.
No, your target armor class is 14.
And Malchi already threw a rock and hit the wall.
They will now attack. They're each going to take a swing at each one of you. So...
Oof. Almost.
All right, Jeremiah.
I don't think that'll hit any of you. Yeah, no.
No, not with mine.
Malchi has a 15 AC.
Yes, but meter beat. Okay, so he will do.
And someone has a 16, right? The plate mail.
I have 17. I have a shield.
17. Okay.
I have plate mail on a shield.
Does Mulchi not have a shield? We gotta buy you one.
I think even with the shield, I have a 15.
Am I reading that right?
1d12.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So Mulch will take 6 damage.
Malchi is reduced to 0 hit points.
He is.
Oh no.
He is presently unconscious and bleeding out. He will die at the end of next turn.
He flipped upside down.
Oh wait, actually, I don't know if he will. What is his constitution?
Oh, wow. One moment. Constitution. Oh, let me look at my notes. It is 12. I have a 75%.
What is this again? I can never remember the bleed out rule.
There's none. I don't think. It's just
Well,
zero is just
there's
unconscious.
There's an optional.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man.
There's an optional.
Very cool. That's how AD&D is. In AD&D, they, they start bleeding out if you don't help them.
Now, I don't know if Render 8 is like have to cast Cure Light Wounds or stuff a potion in his mouth, or just like pat him on the back. It allows the character to remain alive, although bleeding to death at the rate of 1 HP per round if no assistance is rendered, until the character reaches negative hit points equal to the character's level. So yes, the Molt actually would die next round if not rendered aid, but it doesn't specify what that means.
Does it specify a saving throw?
Well, actually, no. So, no, Ross is right. When total hit points reach 0, the character is unconscious. If it's negative and you're level 2, so if you get to negative 1, you would have 1 more turn until you bleed out. Okay. So you are currently unconscious, but you are not dying as of right now. Good. And then I have to make sure that Clixie is not going to charge in as well. He is this turn. Okay. It is now... now your spells go off.
Sweet. So all of these weasels in this area just ignites with this ghostly fire, and the way they move, it's just like almost like you can predict it a little bit better.
I will say that the wording of Fairy Fire is such that you can illuminate 1 monster.
1 monster. All right.
This is a spell that I actually do know because I've been using it a lot recently in our Monday game. The wording is spell illuminates an object or creature with an eerie fey glow.
Sweet. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Let's do the one that's deadest, right? That one. It's the one that
In
we
the
hit
middle?
most.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy knows about action economy. Ross, your spell. Padrak.
How many hit dice is Trixie?
Trixie has 1 hit dice.
Okay, 2d8 and 1d6. So he automatically goes by the math, and then 1d6 weasels. 2 of them go to sleep.
Do you get to target which ones go to sleep?
The spell does not specify that. It just
Okay.
says that a number of creatures in an area near a point within 240 feet.
All right.
I'll
be nice
pick
to
if.
you and
Yeah, I mean, it's a, yeah.
say you can pick. I mean, I would say that there's an implication of it picking. I don't know. Okay, you 1 weasel remains. Please roll for initiative.
Oh man.
Any movement
Jeremiah.
or missile fire.
I can probably shoot my bow since sorry, I forgot your name is down in front of me.
Yeah.
Mulchy.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
The
Although we're
only
kind of within
one-
10 feet.
The only one that's not asleep is currently engaged in melee. I would
Yeah.
say that you would infer a hit on your ally if you missed.
Don't
Can
do
I
it.
render aid to Mulchy?
He's unconscious. He'll wake up in X amount of time, or unless he's magically healed.
Okay.
Honestly, I would say keep your action for if Jeremiah goes down. We need to kill this thing this turn. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jeremiah's still alive.
Yeah, he's got 1
He's
hit point.
going to attack. Does a 13 hit Jeremiah Jim? It shouldn't.
He has it. It shouldn't. He's good. He's
All
good.
right. It is now your melee phase.
All right, I will strike out to this gentleman. And
We
you
get a
said
plus
fairy,
1 now, right?
fairy, yeah.
Yep.
So plus 2.
Technically plus 2, yeah, because you're also
Okay.
height advantage.
Awesome. Please let this hit. Come on. Oh,
Jeremiah misses.
mother.
I can attack with the spear for the back rank, right?
William
Yeah.
takes a short sword to this guy who's still up. I got a 15. Does that hit?
Yep,
That's
please
plus
roll
2.
damage.
Is it 14 the AC?
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, longsword. I said that wrong.
What's William attacking with? A longsword?
Longsword.
Is that D8?
D8.
Yeah.
Nice.
That will kill it.
Yes.
Oh,
You are currently out of combat. There is a sleeping kobold petty king, and there are 2 sleeping giant weasels.
do you think we should slit the weasel's throats and take the king with us? What do you think? Or do we need a kobold petty king?
That's actually a great question. I say, this is my vote I'm throwing out here. Kill the weasel, tie up the kobold king, stuff a sock in his mouth, and figure out what he has here really fast while we still have time to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
Yep, let's do it. Our eyes pay.
There might be pit traps in here. So let's
Yes, good point.
Specifically in front
Yeah.
of Lexi.
Yeah, let's take the time to take that pole and tap the ground. Yeah.
Wakey, Trixie.
Yeah.
As you move forward, nothing stands out to you. Trap-wise, no traps are sprung. You notice there are 2 scorched and charred kobold bodies to the north.
That's a nice touch.
Clixie's throne is a disgusting mockery of royalty. And the kobold himself is covered in urine and feces.
Oh, Jesus.
He wears a gold-colored necklace.
I say we go through that door, see what's going on, try to find his stuff if there is any. We may not have any. And then, do you have detect magic, Varger?
I do.
We should wait, like Hugs, or if I think it was you suggested, like we should wait until we get, everything together and then do that.
Let me describe the room a little bit more for you. The walls are draped in wall hangings and covered in crude kobold graffiti, little of which can be made out except that pictures of kobolds triumphing over goblins can be recognized.
Wait.
Standing in the southeast corner, that would be this one, is a pile of dog skulls, painted red, blue, and purple.
Those might be his shinies. This might be a trick.
Yeah.
But there's a door. We should check that out. And then, once we've cleared the area, if we don't find anything, and maybe even if we do, then we should start searching for secret doors and all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously ask little dude Cruxcarl, like, my friend, a great victory today. Look, we have defeated your former liege. You'll be the king now. Do you know where his treasures are kept?
He nods fervently and points to this corner.
There you go. Well, what's in that corner, my friend?
Says that's where the king takes his shinies.
Does it look like there are shinies there?
No, it is an empty corner.
Oh. Well, it appears that he has moved them then, right?
Let's go.
He shakes his head fervently and points more to the corner.
Let's go check it out. I bet you there's something there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's send two big boys to drag these corpses of these kobolds that we left on fire back into the room, so we get all the corpses in the room together.
Yeah.
Their skin is starting to slough off as you start dragging them, and it's a real gross mess.
It's worth it,
Well,
bud.
wouldn't be the worst thing that Ralston has touched in this dungeon.
The only thing in this corner appears to be a disgusting and tattered tapestry. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. It's a tapestry covering a wooden, almost like a particle board or plywood board pressed up against the wall.
Right.
Oh, I bet that's a fake wall.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to move it? Yeah, it does conceal a secret hallway.
Yeah.
At the end of which you can see at the edge of your lantern light lies a chest.
All right, bring our thieves up.
Let's send our trap expert in there.
All right.
Poking around.
Check
Who
for
would
traps.
like to check for traps?
I will check for traps.
All right, I roll that. Give me a second. What is your chance?
Before you start rolling dice, can we have is there any description of the room?
It's a simple, nondescript room. There's a chest near the west wall that appears to be unlocked. It's in terrible condition. Oh, I'm sorry. The chest is locked.
William's
does it
first
weigh?
level, so his. Sorry, is that delicate tasks? Check for traps.
I was about to
Check
say,
for traps has its own roll, I believe.
I'd say I'm on the level 1 too, so.
Never played Thief.
I thought in this game it was folded into delicate tasks.
Could be.
I remember it having its own role in 2nd edition, like 30 years ago.
Delicate tasks and traps. Yep. It would be
Yeah.
a 15% chance.
15%.
You are confident that there is no traps on this chest.
Wait a second. How many traps have you found in your life?
Exactly
Where'd you
zero.
go to trap Joe?
You have 10 minutes before you will be exhausted and forced to return to town.
Yeah, we should hurry up and also get back to that door and secure it off. That I don't like that we don't know where the shaman is. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
right, should we
let's
open
try
it
to
or
unlock
carry it
the
out?
chest. If that doesn't work, we'll smash the lock off.
My open locks is 10%.
Ugh.
Yeah, Steve's got it rough, man.
We could just take the chest with us too if it's not too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your prerogative here?
I'll leave it up to the thief. Whatever you want to try to do.
I mean, we could just hack it open, but if we
True.
can carry it out, we could just pick it up and move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather carry it out before we hack it open. There's a chance we destroy whatever's in there. Maybe
Yeah.
there's potions or something
True.
that'll break.
Or get blasted in the face with acid.
We
Yeah.
could always
too.
hire a locksmith also if we want to get it open.
Whatever
Or
we
just
do,
an-
we should do it right now. Like we should
Yeah,
either
let's get
get
the
this out and not
let's
keep
get the
rolling
hell out of
encounter
here.
dice,
All right, let's
or we
carry
should
it
crack
out.
it open.
Yeah. Yeah, carry it out.
How many
Alright.
people do we need to hoist it?
It's pretty light. One of you at 12 movement rate could lift it and carry it and not be reduced to lower than Ralston's movement rate.
Okay,
say
I got
Okay.
12, so I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
I was about to say I would carry it if need be.
I'll do it.
You are now exhausted, and you return to Longfelt. Survived another day, and made quite a bit of coin in the swamps.
Okay, let's crack open the chest.
Yeah.
In the chest, there is 650 copper pieces.
Ah.
Nice.
The vast hoard of the Kobold King.
But not a trap, so William was
I mean,
correct.
Yeah.
I mean, technically to a kobold, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Technically.
It's
Yeah.
what I mean. Fartbad had $9 on him.
I heard it takes our government 6 cents to make 1 nickel. So it probably takes 2 copper pieces to make 1 copper piece.
So
Do you know how
really,
much-
who's the real rich one here?
Don't you know
The
how much
mentor.
it doesn't? Do you know how much it costs to send a kobold kid to college? A lot.
Well,
Or he gets his or he forfeits his soul to Padraig the Profound.
True.
That's basically Kobold College.
That's true. That's what.
Also, Ross, since you chose to take Cruxcrow with you, I don't think you need to subtract the money for paying a guy to watch over him. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Before we officially end the session here, who would like to be caller for next week? Not everybody at once.
I think it should be,
I was gonna say I don't think it's been Jake, Roos, or Slow Train for a while.
Yeah. True.
I can give it a whirl. My only concern is I've missed a few, and I don't have as much context in terms of what we could hit. But with some prompting, I'm happy to make some decisions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are
that's
welcome
fine.
to
Yeah.
discuss it in the thread
Yeah.
this week as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm down.
Sweet. When we were riding back at the cart, can I cast detect magic on the items that we found?
Sure.
The opal and the necklace is one of the things that I was most curious about.
Yeah. None of your treasure glows magically. The necklace that you found on Clixie is inscribed with the word Henrietta.
I don't get it. What's going on? I like
Up to
jokes too.
I think Ross is just laughing at how absurd
Okay.
this particular section of the dungeon is.
Because Gonzo had chickens, and I think his girlfriend was named Henrietta.
Oh, Oh,
I think
I
it's.
remember that now.
Oh gosh.
Wow, that's a flashback. That's a flashback.
That's an old cut.
That's an old
Is it
cut.
Henrietta?
Mythic Mountains RPG is a private online play club that focuses on folk RPGs. Folk RPGs are the games that belong to all of us. They're what actually happens at a table between friends. It's their voice that has the authority on what is fun and what works for them. Weekly, we upload our games to allow others to sit in with us. The channel isn't monetized. We don't own the artwork, music, software, or games shown in these actual plays, and you can find links to their authors in the description. Like, subscribe, and share if you wish, or don't. Just like games in person, you're welcome to pull up a chair, sit in, and watch some of our games. No performances, no fancy equipment, just regular people playing folk pencil and paper role-playing games and having a good time. We hope these games will prove a source of enjoyment to anyone just wanting to listen in, anyone looking for examples of how actual groups run and play folk RPGs, and most importantly, if you haven't found your group yet, you're welcome here at ours.